A longtime friend and viewer, one Mr. Hemi Mechanic, can't remember if you got numbers or not, had an excellent suggestion for this special 100th episode, 100th dose of Lambdog, to talk a little bit about the beard and the gray that is in my beard. Growing up in the South, and some of you from different areas, your mileage may vary differently on this, there was a couple of things that I held in high esteem of the old guys that would hang around, go hunting and stuff like that. One thing was the case knife with a little bit of patina on it. You know, I didn't know that it was called patina at the time. I figured it would just had rust. But these guys always seemed to have this particular type of knife. It always had just a little bit of this coating on it that when you first got one, it wasn't there. You know, it had to be time and experience that caused this knife to get that way, right? So you always wanted that. And what we would do, we would actually stick our knives in a potato for a couple of days in order to make them look like the knives that these guys carried, right? And then we could be cool just like them, you know, be a badass grown-up outdoorsman. Other thing was a beard that had gray in it. There was just something when those guys grew out their beards, of course you never saw them without one hardly, and they had that bit of gray in it, you would just think, wow, that cat is just a badass. Now, there's a bunch of people that are badasses, and they are badasses in different ways and for different things. But these particular guys, you know, you just wanted to be cool. I remember my dad, when we went on a trip to New Mexico, he grew out his beard for 2 weeks, man, and had just a touch of gray. You know, now that I think about it, he was a few years younger than what I am right now when we went out there. But it's just, you knew that dude was tough. You know, a guy's so tough, he just assumes shit on you as look at you. You know? And you wanted to be respected by that man, or at least noticed by that man, or hopefully one day be as cool as that man. So here I am. I have both. The rusty case knife and gray in my beard. And I'm not sure how to feel about it, you know? I mean, I wish I could say I feel like, oh, I can finally arrive. I finally arrived, you know? Oh, it's easy going. I can just do what I want to do. I can call the shots and whatever. But to be honest, I find myself with the need to be worthy of how I would feel about me right now. If I were to come here from the past in a time machine that I found and saw my older self, the way I am right now, I would want to be deserving of the respect that I would have given myself. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means that by and large, I'm not going to act like a grown-up man-child, you know? Be a little more controlled, be a little more in charge, or try to give the impression of it. You know, conduct myself as just a person of strength. And just be worthy of that respect that I would have given myself. I think that's what you got to do. It's definitely what I got to do. Catch y'all on the next one.